think that's, yeah, that's on. All right, cool. So, sorry about the abrupt cutoff at 32 minutes. Apparently, I hit the app upload limit of 32 minutes. Interesting. I didn't know there was a limitation. Good to know. So, turn that off. No, somebody's playing the radio. Where did oh yeah, back to Crystal. Yeah, that day, that was a rough day. She died of an overdose and passed away at 10:15, September 13th, 2013. It's rough. I had the most severe anxiety and panic attack that day, and the shit just continued. It's that 2013 is like a blur for the most part, but it's mostly repressed because my head's protecting me from trauma. I remember there was a lot of crying and a lot of rocking back and forth, trying to calm down and get back to square one, hoping she would come back and everything, but she didn't. The worst was the viewing. The second worst was watching her go into the ground. That was really rough, and it was a lot. Even one of our mutual friends lives in Mexico, and she wanted to see what was going on, and I asked Crystal's mom if I could, take pictures of the funeral and everything. So, sorry about that. If you see this, that's notification issues. If I could take pictures of her casket and whatnot for our friend. And she did. She said, yeah, it was rough. I just, that was a hard fucking thing, taking her picture because she was dead. I've never seen, a dead body up close like that. I never experienced that kind of trauma. It was hard to process because everything felt so slow and like you're running through mud, or you're in water and you're on a bicycle and you're trying to pedal through this thick current of water and you can't get through it right because it's so difficult to move. And there's no traction for you, so you're just kind of stuck in the same position, and it was just rough. It was rough. It was a rough fucking day. But I don't cry about it anymore. It's not as, intense as it was 6 years ago. It still hurts, but not as like, that kind of hurt. It's a numb. That day was when I became truly numb to emotion and shit. Just feeling and all that. Trying to make an emotional connection with somebody ever again. Nope. Too rough. Too hard. Too difficult. 3 months after that, I made a dare on my Facebook, like, what should I watch? Should I watch Magic Mike or The Notebook? Guess which one I picked? Yeah, I picked The Notebook. Splendid idea. Till the end hit. Fuck. Because I was still really raw, so I enjoyed the Notebook. I actually own the Notebook. I've said that before in a video. I shouldn't have watched that 3 months after I lost Crystal. That just made it a hell of a lot harder. And it's just, like, I'm drained right now. Like, you can tell I'm drained and shit, because, I try to keep contact with the lens, so, you see me, but, I'm, like, down over there and over here, and it's rough, because it's hard for me when I try to tell, an honest part of me. I try to keep it to the lens, and it's hard because I don't like to confront my personal shit, because it's really hard to open up about it. But, doing these videos on YouTube has helped a lot. It's really helped me, open myself up more and, share myself and whatnot. And it's been rough. And then from 2013 till now, I've had, let's see, bad luck. Lots of bad fucking luck. Bad luck and good luck. The third layer of my CPTSD happened in 2017 when I moved out for the first time. Yeah. I've never moved out before. I moved in with a friend, and that didn't work out too well. That's better. Dude turned out to be a paranoid control freak with bipolar depression. Yeah. And how somebody gets really pent up? Anger, rage, sadness, sorrow, and has no real proper outlet for a long fucking time. Guess who exploded on his ass? Me. It wasn't pretty. I went the fuck off on him because he told me I had to if I was living under his roof, I had to weigh 250 pounds. He didn't accept me for how I weighed then. He would make digs at me about my weight. Let's see. He told me not to tell his he told me not to tell his current girlfriend about a girl he fucked before they met. What else? I couldn't eat in the bedroom. Like, what kind of bullshit rule is that? Like, dude, I have a trash can in my room. I take care of my trash, okay? Faggotron. Let's see. He's got a short fuse, too. Almost hit me. Yeah. He did. He almost went to swing at me. Stupid motherfucker. Did you put him down? No, I put him down verbally. I'm a verbal rapist. I'm not a physical beatdown person. I don't fight. I only verbally fight. What else couldn't I do? That was like his main fucking beef. He would bitch at me about eating in the living room when he had a table. Bitched about money problems. I'm like, so get a second job, asshole. Like, you can't always rely on, two other people to give you money and shit, Like, it doesn't work that way. So, yeah, I let the fuck into him. And it felt good to lay into him. Pussy. Thinks he's all badass and shit because he's king of... He's king shit. He said that. You ain't king of shit, motherfucker. You a pussy. Dumbass. And he's turned into an alcoholic like his dead dad. Yeah. I could have said a lot worse. I really could have. But I said my piece. And I moved out. and I ended up moving back home. And that, set me back mentally for a while because it was something I didn't expect to happen, but we didn't work out, so whatever. And the one thing I really hated about him, he compared me to his ex-wife's sister, which really pissed me off. Like, I'm not her, fuckhead. Dumb motherfucker. I got him good about the trash can, though, because he was rooting through my trash. He told me he did. And another thing, he pissed me off, so I blocked him on everything social media. What's this motherfucker do? Tells me he goes and snoops on my Facebook. How stupid are you? Why are you gonna blatantly tell me what you're fucking doing? Are you retarded? But anyway, about the trash. This is a good one. This is one that you should always use if somebody's snooping through your trash. It works wonders. I told him, he's like, I went through your trash, saw you were eating in your room again. Told you about that. I'm like, dude, why are you going through my trash? I masturbate into the trash can and blow my wad in there, dude. And he's like, what? Ew, gross. Ew. You do that shit in a sock or a towel. Ugh. Why the fuck would you do that? Ew, you're sick. I'm like, why would you go through my trash? I got him back even better. This is one of them, you're gonna be like, ew, you sick motherfucker. You ever do that to me, I'll kill you. He leaves his bath towel in the bathroom. You know where I'm going with this. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so I would get done taking a piss. I'd wipe my dick on his towel. Gotta clean off somehow, right? That's how my dick taste, motherfucker. Don't play me. I will hurt you. Ooh, I will make you feel so bad sometimes. But that's just me. That was me getting my revenge on him. So, yeah. Another issue with my CPTSD, I do self-mutilate. It's one of my coping mechanisms. It's bad. It's been really bad. I've been doing it for a long fucking time. You've seen some of the scars on my leg and stuff. Some of them are old self-harm marks, and some of them are actual bug bites that, healed over and whatnot. But it sucks. Like, it sucks. And then I get those muscle ticks where I like twitch and shit. Thankfully, I've had a couple ticks here and there, but nothing severe. The last time I had an anxiety attack was a week ago over the dumbest shit. Looking back at it, but it freaked me out. A pipe burst in the bathroom and ran down the wall to the downstairs closet. Back and forth, crying and flipping out over it. But I handled it. I took care of the water situation, so it's not that bad. There wasn't that much damage. Yeah, that is an old self-harm mark. My arms have they have old marks and stuff that you can see. My shoulders, well, not my shoulders, my upper back's got marks. It's bad. And I gotta look at that shit, and it sucks. I want to get tattoos and cover them, but don't have that kind of money. And I'm working to moving out this year, hopefully, so that goes better than it did 2 years ago. I got the money put back, so that's good. I got my stuff gathered. I have everything I need. I'm hoping I don't have to get another roommate, because I don't want to do a roommate again. Oh, no. Ouch. Fuck. My hand fell asleep. It's been rough. I get to the point where I don't like my reflection sometimes. So if I have like all this and this, I end up shaving that because I have a hard time accepting my image due to being berated and put down for, decades and shit. 20 years of that shit. 20 years of being told I'm ugly, I won't make anything of myself, no woman will ever want me. You know, it, it's hard. It sucks when damn, your own birth mother, the woman who birthed you, tells you you are not gonna do anything important in life. And also throw on being bullied in school and, you know, every fat joke in the book called Mr. Waddle Duck for how you walk. And it's rough. Shit was never easy for me. Never had a free ride. It was hard. I never knew how to defend myself half the time. Sucks. Girls were the worst though about that shit. Like, really? I mean, looking back, them girls were funny as fuck about insulting my ass. Like, damn. Like, it was bad. It was bad, but it was funny. It's fun. It's bad because they shouldn't have done it, and it was funny because of how they did it. I mean, I remember one time one girl called me a fat ass, just walking by, like, fat motherfucker or fat ass. I'm like, yeah, well, my tits are bigger than yours. Bitch was a fucking A cup, and I'm like, I got rolls that you need. I was fun. If you were ever around me back then and know how I was and, interacted with me, I was really super shy, but I was also funny. But, sharing my personal natures and shit, it's really hard because I don't share everything. Like this about my CPTSD is important because, I don't want your pity. I'm not looking for pity. I'm not looking for a handout. I'm not looking for uh, bribes or any of that bullshit. I'm just, I'm telling you, this is who I am. And this is what led to me to be who I am today. Having CPTSD has, built up my persona to the point where, I don't trust very easily. I don't want, I can't process a hug. Yeah, it's bad. I can't process feeling. It sucks. It's difficult as hell. It's been so fucking rough. Like, oh man. Yeah, I haven't been hugged in like 6 years. It's been that long. I mean, I've had hugs now and then from different women, but an actual hug, a real loving hug, never. Not since Crystal. Her hugs were the best. I always loved those hugs, but oh well. Now the only hugs I can get is out of my blankets and pillow when I go to sleep and, wrap up real tight and have that nice weight of the blankets on me. Uh, it's hard. It's really hard. But, it's like, I don't want pity. I don't want, I'm sorry, because, saying you're sorry doesn't really help. Because, you didn't cause the problem. You're not the problem. I'm explaining shit so you understand where I'm coming from. So you get me and know this is who I am. You can't expect me to fit into a fold and shit. I'm not going to fit into your box. So, so break it down on the CPTSD. Many layers caused me and made me who I am today. I self-harm occasionally. I try not to. I really try to curb that habit. It's so hard. I hate when I make myself bleed. I hate it so much. It's hard not to do it. It's one of those, it's like an addict with drugs. It's like an alcoholic with the bottle. It's hard to stop. I apologize for that car horn shit. But sometimes when I'm bored, I mimic that. I was like, daddy, mommy, uncle, cousin, uncle, grandfather, grandmother, granddaddy, great 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 granddaddy. So you see, I have a twisted sense of humor as well. Sometimes I'll add in Lassie or Gumby to make it even more exciting because that's funny as fuck. Um. So yeah, my CPTSD, it's here to stay. It's hard to get rid of. It's hard to say, boom, bye. It doesn't work that way. It stays. So, yeah. So, don't know what else to say, but, that was my life story for the most part. That's part of it. Uh, I can't think of anything else to say about my CPTSD, but, just, you know, try to understand where I'm coming from. You might have to watch this a couple times to, let it sink in because it's going to be about an hour's worth of shit to watch. I didn't expect that, but hey, when I get into a topic that I want to express my views on, it gets to be about long ass video, long ass conversation. I mean, hell, if you hung out with me now, we could talk about any fucking thing for, fucking hours on end. He's like, I gotta get home and get some sleep for work. I'm like, fuck it, stay. We'll keep talking some more. So, that's me and my CPTSD. Till next time, like and subscribe. Thoughts and prayers.